Can you solve all these Class 1 Art and Craft Chapter 3 paper folding questions? The back. Well, pick it. Backside is correct. The fold. Nicely done. Fold is solid. Sumo sumo. Bravo. Wrestling is the answer. The slots. Well done. Slit is right. Dice bits. Correct response. Edge is accurate. Matter dash. Smart pick. Cannot be destroyed is correct. Anime. Well reasoned. Animation is correct. Kendo. Perfect. Sword fighting is the one. The opening. Nice selection. Opening is correct. Ice melting. Great job. Physical change is accurate. Burning wood. Great thinking. Chemical change is right. Is what Hera? Valid point. Rewa era is true. Chopping wood. Sharp thinking. Physical change is right. Red color is. Excellent. Primary color is well reasoned. Origami is. You're right. Art of folding paper is correct. Frying an egg. Solid response. Chemical change is valid. The rectangle. On track. Rectangle is correct. Cutting paper. Good thinking. Physical change is right. Folding paper. Smart move. Physical change is accurate answer. Baking pizza. Right again. Chemical change is valid. Baking a cake. Strong choice. Chemical change is right. Burning leaves. Exactly. Chemical change makes sense. Glass breaking. Nice work. Physical change fits perfectly. Digesting food. Chemical change is spot on. Cooking an egg. You chose chemical change. Correct. Sakasamza. Excellent choice. Muscle mitochondria is right. To make a fold. Clear logic. Crease is sound. Yeku baseball. You got it. Baseball fits. A truck rusting. Right choice. Chemical change is best. Sun stands for. Good job. JavaScript object notation works well. Corroding metal. Great job. Chemical change is accurate. Dimethylenine. Smart move. Center line is accurate answer. Silly burger is. Nice selection. Junk food is correct. Japanese flower. Correct response. Cherry blossom is accurate. Iron pipe rusts. Bravo. Chemical change is the answer. Freezing water. Well picked. Physical change is correct. Japan is good at. Smart pick. All above is correct. Cutting an apple. Sharp thinking. Physical change is right. Are you an artist? Excellent choice. Max is right. Melting of wax is. Exactly. Reversible change makes sense. On the other side, right again, opposite is valid. What is a temple? Nicely done. A building for worship is solid. What is a shrine? Well done. A sacred place is right. Origami is art of? Good job. Folding paper works well. Melting ice cream. Great thinking. Physical change is right. What is a kimono? Correct. A Japanese dress is spot on. To bring together. Valid point. Combine is true. Cutting an orange. You got it. Physical change fits. Origami belongs to? Perfect. Papercraft is the one. Choose odd one out. Clear logic. William Wordsworth is sound. Shodo illumination. Solid response. Calligraphy is valid. Sharpening a pencil. Right choice. Physical change is best. Melting an ice cube. Well reasoned. Physical change is correct. What was Peace Day? Strong choice. A Memorial Day is right. Fireworks exploding. On track. Chemical change is correct. The burning of wood. Excellent. Cannot be reversed is well reasoned. This is sample of 3D. Nice work. A glass-filled water fits perfectly. I love craft because. You're right. All is correct. A magnet is made of. You chose steel? Correct. Matter can be changed. Good thinking. True is right. What is galvanization? You chose rusting of iron. Correct. Dina could be found in. Exactly. Mitochondria makes sense. Volleyball berry buru. Right again. Volleyball is valid. Plants are also called. Perfect. Autotrophs is the one. Which of these is flat? Nice work. May fits perfectly. Is everything reversible? Good thinking. False is right. Maki makes origami dash. Well picked. Animals is correct. The Moors got origami too. Strong choice. Spain is right. Which is chemical change? Solid response. Burning paper is valid. What does origami mean? Bravo. Folding paper is the answer. What a house is made of? Valid point. Bricks is true. Rusting of iron requires. Right choice. Both air and water is best. Grilling a piece of fish. Good job. Chemical change works well. The physical changes are. Great job. Temporary changes is accurate. The law of dash of matter. Nice selection. Conservation is correct. Hydraulic oil is used in. Correct response. All the above is accurate. Cone is a 3D form of dash. Excellent choice. Triangle is right. Crystallization is a dash. Smart move. Physical change is accurate answer. Toasting a piece of bread. On track. Chemical change is correct. Origami is art paper from. Nicely done. Japan is solid. A piece of metal rusting? You got it. Chemical change fits. Basic shape of origami is. Great thinking. Square is right. The former name of zipper. Smart pick. Clasp locker is correct. Example of chemical change. Well done. Burnt caramel is right. What is the purpose of art? Well reasoned. To have fun is correct. When was Sudamurti born? Clear logic. 19 August 1950 is sound. Which are primary colors? You're right. Red, blue is correct. When iron rim is heated it. Excellent. Expands is well reasoned. What country made origami? Correct. China is spot on. Melting butter for popcorn? Sharp thinking. Physical change is right. What does origami involve? You got it. Folding paper into shapes fits. What did Mrs. Sasaki bring? Correct. Sadako's favorite foods is spot on. What did Sadako want to be? Well done. A runner is right. Twin coasters were made of. Great thinking. Twin thread is right. Where was Ruskin Bond born? Right again. Kasoli is valid. Folding or shredding paper? Strong choice. Physical change is right. Dash means to put together. Excellent. Assemble is well reasoned. Mitochondria are absent in. Nicely done. Virus is solid. The dori in origami means. Valid point. Fold is true. Salad is an example of dash. You're right. Mixture is correct. To show how to do something. Great job. Demonstrate is accurate. Where did origami originate? Sharp thinking. Japan is right. What kind of energy is food? You chose chemical energy. Correct. How pattern delay is sensed? On track. By photocell is correct. Physical change are generally. Correct response. Reversible change is accurate. Example of reversible change. Smart move. All of these is accurate answer. At a leaning or tilting angle. Clear logic. Slanting is sound. Developed by Akira Yoshizawa. Well picked. Wet folding is correct. Hair growing on the upper lip. Smart pick. Whisker is correct. Mitochondria is the site for. Nice selection. Krebs cycle is correct. Adrian de Vries was a master. Excellent choice. Bronze caster is right. Evidence of a physical change. Bravo. Shape change is the answer. What is the currency of Japan? Exactly, yen makes sense. Mitochondria are not found in. Good job, human RBC works well. The boiling point of water is? Well reasoned. 100 degrees Celsius is correct. Which two colors make orange? Perfect. Yellow and red is the one. It consists of ball and socket. Solid response. Snaps is valid. Origami started in this country. Right choice. China is best. Is there a right way to do art? Good thinking, no. Is right. The Japanese name for Japan is. Nice work. All of the above fits perfectly. A period of 100 years is called. Solid response. A century is valid. Chondriosum was discovered by. Well picked. Object is correct. What does sanding does to wood? Well done. Changes texture and color is right. How many sides does a cube have? Nicely done. 6 is solid. Mitochondria were first seen by. Nice work. Colliker fits perfectly. Who first made the golden crane? Correct response. Maps is accurate. What object has mixed materials? Clear logic chooses sound. What material cannot be folded? Smart pick. Wood is correct. Dash change cannot be reversed. Excellent choice. Chemical is right. Another term for chemical change. You're right. Chemical reaction is correct. Which one of these says origami? Good job. Origami works well. Which best explains sublimation? Perfect. Solid turn to gas is the one. The bomb blast is an example of. Strong choice. Fast change is right. How does a wasp build its nest? Exactly. Using wood pulp makes sense. When was origami first invented? On track. During the Edo period is correct. What country was paper invented? Good thinking. China is right. What does folding does to paper? Well reasoned. Change shape and size is correct. It is a Japanese word for paper. Right again. We is valid. Transpiration takes place in the. Correct. Plants is spot on. When did Sadako first feel dizzy? Sharp thinking. After the race is right. Which of these cannot be reversed? Smart move. Cutting out airplane is accurate answer. Mitochondria are non-existent in. Nice selection. Blue-green algae is correct. Which change should be prevented? Excellent. Burning of trees is well reasoned. Wax melts off candle. Reversible. You got it. No fits. Evaporation is a physical change. Right choice. True is best. What is origami also known to be? Great thinking. Paper folding is right. Combining vinegar and baking soda. Great job. Chemical change is accurate. Folding paper is the activity of. Bravo. Fold the paper is the answer. Decorating with paper cutouts is. You chose decoupage. Correct. Changing liquid to a gas is called. Valid point. Evaporation is true. What is paper folding also called? Exactly. Origami makes sense. This type of change is reversible. Sharp thinking. Physical change is right. Decorating with knotted string is. Solid response. Macrame is valid. What does the word origami mean? Correct response. Folding paper is accurate. It is a Japanese word for folding. Well reasoned. Ori is correct. What is the setting of this story? You chose Hiroshima, correct? Orange juice is an example of dash. Solution is the answer. Where is there a statue of Sadako? You're right. The Peace Park is correct. Oxysomes or F1 particles occurs on. Perfect. Inner mitochondrial membrane is the one. Boiling a pot of water on the stove. Great job. Physical change is accurate. Letter D after 2D or 3D means dash. Valid point. Dimensions is true. Melting of ice is a chemical change. Right again. False is valid. What is Sudha Murti husband's name? Great thinking. Narayan Murthy is right. What is origami generally used for? On track. Fun is correct. Reversible changes are irreversible. Nice selection. False is correct. A change that can be undone is dash. Smart move. Reversible is accurate answer. True false references must be cited. Good job. True works well in the direction of the longer side. Excellent choice. Lengthwise is right. Soil erosion is a desirable change. You got it. False fits. We cannot change features of matter. Excellent. False is well reasoned. In craft, dash is the important thing. Nicely done. All of above is solid. In a dash, a new substance is formed. Nice work. Chemical reaction fits perfectly. Cellular respiration takes place in. Smart pick. Mitochondria and chloroplast is correct. Which country did origami originate? Right choice. Japan is best. Sakako's death was a result of what? Well picked. The atom bomb is correct. Digesting your food is an example of. Clear logic. Chemical change is sound. Which of these is a physical change? Good thinking. Folding of paper is right. Adrian de Vries was what nationality? Correct. Dutch is spot on. Cooking of food is a chemical change. Well done. True is right. The difference between flowers is dash. Strong choice. The amount of gluten is right. What do you use to make scribble art? Exactly. Pencil and colors make sense. Lubrication oil is used to lubricate. Good thinking. All the above is right. In what country was origami invented? Smart pick. China's correct. When increase in temperature matter? Strong choice. Expands is right. The cristae of mitochondria contains. Smart move. Protein complex is accurate answer. It was imported to Mexico from China. Well done. Chop paper is right. Which country did origami come from? Nice selection. Japan is correct. All changes in nature are reversible. Sharp thinking. False is right. A brief summary of the research paper. Nicely done. Abstract is solid. Halloween is celebrated in this month. Great job. October is accurate. Botany is the study of what life form. You got it. Plants fits. When heat is added to a solid, it dash. Nice work. Melts fits perfectly. These people brought origami to Spain. Perfect. Moors is the one. Sweetener helps to sweeten a product. Correct response. True is accurate. It is glued without letting it expand. Valid point. Tight coil is true. It is an origami that can be animated. Right choice. Action origami is best. Heating metal cannot be reversed. Right again. False is valid. Squeezing oranges to make orange juice. Solid response. Physical change is valid. What word means folding in Japanese? Excellent. Ori is well reasoned. Which object can be made in 10 steps? You're right. The samurai helmet is correct. What country made origami a decent art? Well reasoned. Japan is correct. The ability to rust is a dash of iron. On track. Chemical property is correct. Measures how hot or cold something is. Good job. Thermometer works well. Sewing together fabric to make a shirt. Correct. Physical change is spot on. Which of these is a man-made indicator? You chose phenolphthalein? Correct. What is the human body's largest organ? Clear logic, skin is sound. What's the 15th letter of the alphabet? Great thinking. O is right. It is known as folded or flat curl art. Excellent choice. Scissors is right. What is the result of cutting an apple? Well picked. The apple changes shape is correct. This ingredient helps baked goods raise. Bravo, liveners is the answer. How long should you spend on question 2? Right choice. 8 minutes is best. Dash is the change from solid to liquid. Sharp thinking. Melting is right. All changes takes place due to some dash. You got it. 'Cause fits. Setting of curd from milk is dash change. Well done. Slow, chemical, and irreversible is right. Which color is complementary to purple? Good thinking. Yellow is right. A fastener that has a stop and a slider. You're right. Zipper is correct. Each paragraph is dash at the beginning. Good job. Indented works well. In what year did Sadako Sasaki pass away? Excellent. 1955 is well reasoned. Choose the correct verb. I am dash a kite. Nice selection. Flying is correct. Which is an example of a chemical change? Well reasoned. Digesting food is correct. What happens to an object when it is cut? Right again. It changes shape is valid. Muggle Wump is the character in the book. Great job. The enormous crocodile is accurate. Which of the following cannot be reversed? Bravo. Hardening of cement is the answer. Oxidative phosphorylation takes place in? On track. Mitochondria is correct. What type of paper did Grant use to fold? Smart pick. Tracing paper is correct. Was Louis Sher Kim considered a paper son? Excellent choice. Yes is right. Rusting of iron is an irreversible change. You chose true. Correct. You can access the databases by going to? Nice work. The school's homepage fits perfectly. Burning of a matchstick is a fast change. Nicely done. True is solid. Cooking food is an example of dash change. Exactly. Chemical makes sense. Who brought and introduced paper in Japan? Smart move. Buddhist monks is accurate answer. How many marks are awarded for question 5? Valid point 40 is true. Complementary colors are opposite colors. Perfect. Yes is the one. Making a fruit salad is an example of dash. Strong choice. Physical change is right. The warrior class in Japan was called dash. Correct samurai is spot on. In mitochondria, Christie act as sites for? Solid response. Oxidation reduction reaction is valid. If you want to cut something, you use dash. Well picked. A scissor is correct. You cut a piece of wood. Is it reversible? Clear logic. No is. Which of these is not a reversible change? Great thinking. Cookie dough to cookie is right. Chinese toys can have decorative purposes. Correct response. True is accurate. What is a common theme in origami designs? Nice work. Nature fits perfectly. Cause of paper rotation mainly depends on? Nice selection. Bath roller is correct. Choose the correct verb. He dash cutting it. Well reasoned. Is this correct? It originated from Switzerland and Germany. Great thinking. Scherenschnitt is right. How can liquid water be changed into a gas? Exactly. By heating makes sense. What is the 5th planet in our solar system? You got it. Jupiter fits. What object can you cut with your scissors? You're right. Paper is correct. What is the main media that used for pop-up? You chose paper. Correct. The subject most closely related to origami. Right choice. Math is best. Sugar dissolved in water is an example of a... Excellent choice. Solution is right. If you want to draw, You need to use dash. Valid point. All of them is true. The standard size of quilling paper strips. Solid response. 1p4 inch is valid. 2D shapes are flat shapes and 3D shapes are. Excellent. Solid shapes is well reasoned. A change in which new substances are formed. Good thinking. Chemical change is right. Paper crumpled into a ball is a dash change. Great job. Physical is accurate. Basic shapes and natural shapes are not same. Clear logic. True is sound. Newly formed matter of a chemical reaction. Good job. Product works well. Deposition is when gas turned directly to dash. On track. Solid is correct. Heating and cooling cannot change the matter. Smart pick. False is correct. Melting of a popsicle is a reversible change. Correct response. True is accurate. At what point does a liquid turn into a gas? Well picked. Boiling point is correct. What did Sadako think would bring good luck? Well done. Spider is right. How were the city's birth records destroyed? Sharp thinking. Major earthquake and fire is right. Which art activity needs a pair of scissors? Correct. Paper cutting is spot on. A transparent adhesive to wrap around the box. Perfect. Packing tape is the one. Folding and unfolding paper is a dash change. Smart move. Physical is accurate answer. The starting materials in a chemical reaction. Bravo. Reactants is the answer. In Warely art do we make a religious drawing? Nicely done. Yes is solid. The burning of wood is an irreversible change. Right again. True is valid. A candle wick burning is an example of a dash. Strong choice. Chemical reaction is right. Arts. It is the Japanese art of paper folding. Smart pick. Origami is correct. It is normally used for overlapping garments. Well done. Hook and eye is right. One of the substances that make up a mixture. On track. Ingredient is correct. What type of change occurs when a nail rusts? Correct response. Chemical change is accurate. What is the primary material used in origami? You're right. Paper is correct. Main material of paper quilling craft is dash. Bravo. Paper strips is the answer. When doing scientific research, which is best? Nice work. Primary sources fits perfectly. Natural shapes and organic shapes are the same. Clear logic. True is sound. Which part of machine gets cleaned during sip? Nicely done. Filling tube is solid. Which one doesn't have a volume? Valid point. Tissue is true. Dash help water clean up oil and wash it away. Sharp thinking. Detergents is right. How many types of towels did we learn to fold? Exactly. 3 makes sense. Gallop is to horse as to slithering is to dash. Solid response. Snake it. What type of change is the lighting of a bulb? Great job. Reversible change is accurate. The dash balloon changes when we blow the air. Nice selection. Shape is correct. What is one of the things Japan is famous for? Perfect. Origami is the one. What does the word origami mean in Japanese? Strong choice. Folded paper is right. We need to draw dash, drawing in silhouette art. Right choice. Outer is best. Which of the following is a chemical property? Correct. Boiling point is spot on. Choose the correct subject. What are dash doing? Right again. U is valid. You should not blow your nose into napkin fold. Good thinking. True is right. Invented by the British paper folder John Smith. Excellent. Pure Land origami is well reasoned. The very first step on pop-up making process is well picked. Drawing is correct. How long does it take for fossil fuels to form? Great thinking. Millions of years is right. What do we call to the hot and vibrant colors? You chose warm colors, correct? Activity to stick all material as one pop-up is. Good job. Assembling works well. How does origami benefit cognitive development? Excellent choice. Enhances spatial visualization skills is right. Which of the following isn't a chemical change? Well reasoned. Boiling water is correct. What is the best tool to use for paper cutting? Smart move. Scissors, craft, knife is accurate answer. What happened in 1945 in Nagasaki and Hiroshima? You got it. Atomic bomb fits. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? You got it? Contact Narayan Changda on Facebook. Fits.